Hello everybody, I'm here today with the Raspberry Pi as part of my East tutorial. And as you can tell, this here is the Raspberry Pi. It was $50 off the actual official Raspberry Pi website. It is running on a Raspbian OS, sorry. So far the only thing I have hooked up, it's already been configured. I have my wireless port. This little USB, it connects wirelessly to our school's internet, so that way I can actually access it onto the internet, so we can go to the store, actually get on the browser, and do all kinds of fun things with it. This tutorial is going to show you how to hook it up the rest of the way, and what the interface looks like. So here, I'm actually going to start with this. This is our wireless keyboard and wireless mouse. You can use a wired, but since I'm not using an Ethernet port that's shown here, I go ahead and I have to have them both combined. So this makes it really easy. Go ahead and hook this up. We are using an HD monitor, so we go ahead and plug in our port here. And now we plug in the power cord, which is a typical, it looks like basically an Android charger. I'm pretty sure that they are all universal, so go ahead, plug this in, go ahead and turn on the monitor, so that way when I plug it in it can fire up. And it takes a second. Red light comes on, that means that it's powering up. Green light should come on in any second now on this. It's also a little notifier that it's running okay, that it's starting up. And it should come on any second now. Now after making sure that you have the correct memory card plugged in, you go ahead, plug in your power, and you should see the red light come on. And there was the green flash underneath it from it starting up. The monitor may sometimes produce different colors. We have the since we have the wireless keyboard, it goes ahead and it lights up on here whenever it connects. And now we play the waiting game, where it goes through, it boots up, it loads everything up, all in code. And we have to have a specific username and password. Our username is Pi. We have our own specific password since this is a school project. And it goes through, it sets everything up, it configures everything, cleans everything. It takes a little bit of time, but eventually does get you to this Raspberry Pi login screen. Type in your login, and it doesn't show up the password for security reasons, but you go ahead and type it in. And then once it verifies that it's your password, you type in this code here, start X. And now you have the Raspberry Pi interface. Here we have Scratch. It's basically a 2D. It makes you lets you create a 2D game around this little character named Scratch. You have Midori, which is the internet browser. Mathematica, which is the calculator. Pi Store, which you buy apps for the Raspberry Pi, similar to an app store on a phone or anything like that. Python games that lets you go ahead and play the games already put on here. Idle and Idle 3 and LX Terminal are our coding programs on here. Comes with quite a few. Shutdown, obviously it's going to shut it down. Wi-Fi configuration, this is already configured, so we don't need to do that. Debian reference and OCR resources are just some of the other programs on it. And that is the tutorial on how to set up your Raspberry Pi and what the interface looks like.